Yo, what's good? YouTube family. I'm back. I know it's been a minute, y'all. I let the whole preseason rock. I just had to just fall back for a minute, y'all, and just observe because we was going crazy. We didn't see where we was headed, in what direction, what the coach was going to do. You know, people were panicking. So the first game, we looked good. Second game, everybody started bugging. Then I gotta say, even now, even after all four games of the preseason, you still hear people chirping a little bit in the background. OB's not ready to start and all this and that. And yo, guys, I am so happy. I chilled. I felt back. I waited to come on today. I wanted to see all four games and give y'all my honest opinion on what I saw. And I don't think that we have anything to worry about. Everything is going according to schedule for once in my existence as a Knicks fan, as an adult, man. I'm going to be honest with you, yo. It's crazy because the potential is bananas. Where do we start, y'all? Where do we start? Emmanuel Quickly, right? I know that's what everybody will want to start with. Emmanuel Quickly is he the answer? Is he what we've been waiting for all this time? Yo, I don't know. It looks like it to me, man. He looks good. The kid is clearly a point guard. He's 6'3". The most he's probably ever done is play the two, besides playing the one. So I didn't think that he was going to have a problem adjusting. I'm just ecstatic at the results, man. We knew he could shoot, but his point guard IQ is exactly the type of play that we need, man. The way, the energy, the on-time decision making. And then it becomes, it becomes contagious. And you got everybody on the team moving the ball right and using their energy. And man, guys, I'm sorry. I like Frank a lot. Look like Frank and DSJ and Randall, they may not fit the future of the team. Maybe Frank could be a specialist on defense and we could keep him around for that, but he's not the point guard, man. This kid Quickly, and then going forward, we got to see what else falls into our lap. Right now, that's why I'm glad we got Obi Toppin. That's why I was not stressing really getting a guard with the 8th pick. And I wanted to make sure that we got the best player available with the 8th pick. And man, were we lucky. So right now, we are finally headed in the right direction. And a lot of it has to do with us drafting Emmanuel Quickly. The kid, there's no complaints from me. All we have to do is be patient. He's going to have bad games. I hope y'all ready. Don't start jumping ship. Don't start bugging. He's not ready. This, that, and the third. Same thing with Obi. Y'all got to chill. Obi is out there playing. Yo, he's a big man, all right? It's totally different. Even he's still got to bang and get open and create screens and grab rebounds. And then y'all want him to start playing D better than he already has in his career. Like, patience, y'all. We are headed in the right direction. Our future looks bright. And with the people that we have behind this team, it looks like it's only going to get brighter. And we might actually be a real playoff contender in a year or two. Now, that also brings up another topic, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I still want to stick to the roster and what I saw for preseason. But the second part, if anybody joins, I'll probably talk about where we headed as far as free agency with the money that we have available and the pieces that we have that we could move, because we're going to see who's going to fit the coach's rotation, who we think should make the coach's rotation. And, I got to be honest with you, man. DSJ, Frank, somebody's not going to play. because you got Austin Rivers coming back. Alpha Payton plays good defense, man. I mean, he facilitates decent. I mean, they didn't bring him back for nothing. I mean, I think Alpha Payton, DSJ, and Frank will be squabbling for time. They'll have to fight for time. Whoever plays the best, I guess, in practice and shows Tibbs what he wants to see on the court when we have games, they'll probably get the majority of the minutes that's available out of those three. But I think quickly, and like I said, Austin Rivers will probably ended up doing a lot of the point guard duties most of the time. That's what's gonna end up happening. This blunts for quickly, man. Yo, I know y'all guys. There's people out here that I reached out to. I got love for y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all probably catch this on the rebound. I understand because it's Saturday afternoon or early evening, and everybody's probably doing their thing, trying to get into something, keep their mind occupied with COVID and all that going on. So I understand. And I didn't give y'all a lot of time to know that I was going to come on. But I just felt obligated to make something. I should have just made a video and uploaded it. But you know what? I went live just in case my man May 4th or Blockchain Boy or my man Steve Mendez or anybody else that shows love, my man OG Audio. I mean, it's just a few, you know. Oh, yeah, by the way, shout out to my man Old Skrilla, shout out. We got a power movement coming for y'all real soon. Real soon. I had to upgrade my setup. As y'all can see, the lighting is better. Video is looking better. I know y'all. My audio. I had to get the new mic. You know what I mean? I had to get a new snowball. I like the snowball. It's cool. It's perfect for this right here. You know what I mean? So I had to get a new snowball. My shit was fucking up. It is what it is. I'm really thinking about going a whole nother direction with the snobby sports in a minute, y'all. But I just want to keep it real, keep it and be myself initially, so y'all can see who Phil Facts really is. You know, before you meet or you see what I have planned for the show. But I'm gonna definitely take it to another level real soon, real soon. Just want you to know that. So I haven't been slacking. I just been on my grind. You know, it takes money to make money, and I've been having to work. I got to be honest with you. Right now, I'm not monetized. You know, I don't get no money. I don't get no cash apps. I don't get no super chat. None of that. I don't got no followers. So it's all good. I don't mind. I know I got to put in more work. I got a lot of, I'm not even going to say competition. There's a lot of good content being put out there by a lot of people. And, you know, I respect that, you know, and I just don't have the time to make as much videos as I would like and make the bread I need to upgrade when I need to upgrade, you know. Plus, you know, where I live, it was snowing like crazy. Brother had to get tires for the truck, you know, yo, and then I got 20s, y'all. Woo! Y'all want to know how much 4 brand new snow tires and 20-inch cost, man. It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. So I've been on my Grizzly, so pardon me, fans, and my people's Nick Nation, the Knicks Click, everybody that allows me to post and show love. You know, I appreciate everybody that gives me my support and love. And I hope that y'all do continue to deal with me. You know, even though, like I said, it may seem like I was slacking, but I just was on my grind. So quickly, like I said, this one is for you. But the next person we got to talk about clearly is RJ Barrett. RJ is looking phenomenal, y'all. RJ is going to be a pro's pro. Will he be a superstar? I don't know, but he will be a star player on the Knicks. RJ, he got it. And the jump shot, I think, is going to come in time. The way he's shooting, it looks a lot better. It looks a lot more stable. Yeah, I think RJ is going to be fine. Word. I think RJ is going to develop that shot over time, and he's going to be an all-star. He's going to make the all-star team. He'll make an all-star team once in his career, if not a few times. He will be an all-star because RJ Barrett, he got everything that you need to be successful. The right attitude, a great body, great work ethic, and the skill set, man. He could get to the basket, and he got a great IQ. I think RJ also will quickly As you can see, man, the IQ, like I said, the ball movement was just bananas, man. It was just great. It was great to see. And if Quickly can bring this type of leadership, if his play, inspires the team to play in the manner which they did, man, and especially that fourth game, man. Wow, y'all. He started, he dropped 22, and I'm sorry to get off RJ, but just the chemistry that they have, it just made me go back to Quickly. You can see it. We can see what our starting lineup of the future it should be. Let's be honest. It should be Quickly. It should be RJ, Kevin Knox, Obi Toppin, and Mitchell Robinson. That's our five, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. Let everybody get one together. It's coming. That's what I think is gonna be. I think it's gonna be Frank will probably come off the bench on the defensive end. He'll probably play the one and the two on defense coming off the bench if we need it. And I think maybe Rivers will be probably the first guy off the bench when we need offense from the guard position, whether it be the one or the two. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that Thibodeau is going to have a nice rotation. He's gonna have a nice guard rotation right there. I think that Austin Rivers and Frank will give him the flexibility of offense, defense. So I really think that DSJ is gone. That's basically what I'm saying. Um, I think that he has shown flashes of improvement, not leaps and bounds though, not enough. So DSJ probably will be out of here. He has shown improvement enough where I hope that it helps his value. Randall is another one too. I don't think that they're bad players. DSJ has got mental blocks going on with his game, and Randall, I just think he doesn't fit. And I don't think that we should take away from Obi Toppin's playing time to see what Randall's going to do. I mean, and Randall's young, man, but he just doesn't fit with what we have going on. You can see it, man. His style of play is not for us. He's a good player, but the way he plays dominates at the wrong time. His style of play is like a takeover style and it doesn't always translate to buckets. He does get buckets and calls and things like that here and there, but it doesn't translate the way that you would hope. I think Randall is probably a third option or a player that will come off the bench for another team, though, not the Knicks. He doesn't fit us. He doesn't fit what we have going. I think I see us running more up and down the floor. Right now, we're young and we got athletic players that could play and players that got the IQ that, between Frank, Knox, Quickly, Barrett, any one of those dudes could throw to Mitch or Obi and to each other. Like these dudes, they got that type of game. And DSJ is just a nice athletic player, very good college player, but it happens sometimes, man. Players don't translate into the NBA like, the way the game that they had in college and the level of skill that they showed and the potential, it doesn't always translate in the NBA, man. I think that's kind of what we saw happen with DSJ. He had the green light in Dallas. He did all right. And then once one little hurdle came, once Luka came, his confidence went down. And I think, once again, like I said, that's the problem with him. Mentally, he's not an NBA player. He has everything physically to be a fucking like that kid from Utah, man. Word. Like I really see similarities in I can't think of my man's name right now. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's the bud, y'all. But DSJ is something wrong, something that he's lacking in confidence. And every time he hits a bump, it takes him a second. It takes him more than a second to recuperate and get back on track. And I think every bump that he takes pushes him away from where he was last time, and he can't get back to that. And every time he takes a bump, he's further away from where he initially started. And that's not good. So every time he takes a step, it's two steps back. And then it's not good. It's not good. It's not working out for DSJ with the Knicks either. And like I told you, Frank, I see Frank sticking around because of I mean, he brings certain dynamics to the game where it's just positive for the Knicks, man. I mean, I don't have numbers in front of me right now to read to y'all because this is a live, and I usually go off the top when I go live. Usually I'm replying to the chat, but you know, I believe that if you look at Frank's effect on the game, if you looked at those stats that we hate to look at, but if you looked at them, I guess you would see Frank has a positive impact on the team. I'm sure of it. You know, his plus minus rating, I'm sure, is always on the plus side. And his contributions is just they're minor, but they matter because they help push the team in the right direction. So I do see Frank being an asset and a part of this team going forward in the future. It would be nice if things were turn out where Frank, DSJ, and Austin Rivers all do their thing. But I think with Quickly and RJ, there's gonna be a man out. And I think that's gonna be DSJ. So I think, and then we have the other guys, the veterans that we signed, even though they won't be around. I'm kind of talking about the future, but a lot of guys won't be around that we signed up with these 1 year contracts, 2 year contracts. But right now, you know, they can contribute. We got Burks. Um, what's my man's name with the dreads, man? I'm glad he was hitting some shots, man. Finally, man. Word. He was killing me, man. And I see Alpha Payton for what he is. You know, I see him for what he is now, man. He's a good ball distributor. He's somebody that can make you help you to cope with having Julius Randle on the roster because he plays well with Julius Randle. The problem is they get into a two-man game, and for some reason, Julius Randle just doesn't look for RJ Barrett enough. I kind of see that. He doesn't look for him enough. There's times it takes him too long. Julius Randle, he wants to be the man. I don't even know. I think it's probably, I don't think it's a spiteful thing. I think that when they're playing in practice and amongst all the players right now, Julius Randle is probably the best on the team, y'all, in reality. But it's just not translating in games where we could see it. So he might be the most dominant player in practice when they all going up roster, A squad versus B squad, shirts versus skins, whatever they do. But when it comes to the NBA games, I don't know. He gets stuck in his own little zone with himself, and it doesn't help the team. Even if it does look positive, his plus and minus numbers, his contribution to the team, it's never, not never, but it's not good numbers, not high. It's not a positive effect. And I'm sure of that as well without having the numbers in front of me. But I know if you go and look, you'll see what I'm saying. It has some, I know it has merit. I know it does because you can see it on the floor. The same way you can see how what Frank does translate to positive things is the same way how you can see Julius Randle take steam out of the team when he's on the floor. Um, and that's why it was good to see that the young guys had what it took to come from behind and to hold leads and to blow a team out. Like we got to see a few different levels of performances from the young guys is in a couple of little situations here and there that they will be facing going forward, and way more. I'm sure there'll be so many situations that develop, but we saw the character that we needed to see for us to come out with a 3-1 preseason, which is, you know, not that we should be getting ahead of ourselves, but that's definitely a positive step. That's definitely heading in the right direction, especially for the Knicks, where 9 times out of 10 in the past, it would have been opposite. It would have been a 1-3 preseason, which would have been a prelude to what we could expect from the team. But I believe that this preseason was a prelude to what we could expect from the team. And shout out to Jared Harper. I always forget his name when I'm trying to mention him, but he got to play, and he looked pretty good. Clearly he's undersized, so Defensively, he has to give a lot more effort, but he does give the effort. Um, he swings the ball pretty good. He can shoot when he's open. And like I said, the Knicks got options with the guard right now, and we still have future draft picks. So right now, up top, we good, y'all. There's no need to panic. And when Obi doesn't have a good game, y'all gotta chill. And right now, we see Kevin Knox is finally getting confidence. Whatever is wrong with DSJ was similar to what was wrong with Kevin Knox. But Kevin Knox, he seems to have gained confidence. Maybe the atmosphere that the Knicks created with all the Kentucky, you know, alma mater situation going on in New York right now. Maybe that helped him feel comfortable. The coaches, you got Mike Woodson there. You got guys that, know how to help young guys um, build character and, you know, look for things that they're gonna be facing as they start to, venture off into their careers, man. And it's cool. I like the way that Kevin Knox story is turning out because I don't know if I really wanted Miles Bridges. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And then right now, seeing how he's looking, he's gonna be playing with LaMelo. I was really, really worried that Kevin Knox was gonna have a bad year, and the decision to go with him instead of going with Mikal or Miles was gonna be um, glaring, to say, for lack of a better term. It was gonna be dead in our face right there for us to have to deal with because it's 3 years now. But the way Miles is playing good and Mikal is creating a reputation for himself, it looks like Kevin Knox has finally found his bag. It looked like he found his role on the team. It looks like he knows that this is his team too. And yo, this is a beautiful thing that we're about to witness, y'all. We got young, talented stallions, y'all. Young lions, whatever you want to call them. We got dudes that have potential and can carry this team forward and be something and do something. And we all can see it and we're excited. We can't get ahead of ourselves because we missing one or two more pieces that are, that will be the leaders to help. Well, I'm not saying that these young men won't turn out to be leaders as well, but you need a team of leaders to be champions anyway. So, whatever big gun we get, whether he's a big contributor, uh, um, giving guidance, a combination, whatever, whoever that is, man, when that right guy comes, when we get him, like I said, and we'll see who develops into what. We got a couple more years to draft. We might have a nice solid team going forward for a few years, starting this season. So, with that being said, and me being on here for a while, and nobody's been on, it's been like 20 minutes. Hopefully, y'all go back, y'all check the video, and I'm gonna drop some joints for y'all because I want to talk about boxing. I want to talk about a couple of things individually. So I'm about to upload some videos for y'all. I'm gonna put some work in, and please come back and check the channel. Come back and check the live. If anything, you know what? Just to keep it 100 stack with y'all, because I love y'all and I know y'all got love for me. I'm gonna come on again tonight live at 11 o'clock. Dead ass. I'll be on at 11. All right. So put the word out. Let people know. And I see y'all then. You know what I mean? And then we'll talk about a little bit of boxing as well, because Canelo Alvarez fights tonight, and I could get off some of the stuff off my chest that I feel about what's been happening with boxing, even though I'm about to upload a couple of videos talking about boxing and basketball as well, and the Giants, y'all. So, enough love. Like I said to all my peoples, I appreciate y'all. I know y'all probably gonna be tight because y'all missed a live, but we could bug out later. Check for me at 11. All right. I'll be on tonight at 11, and I'm gonna do the vamp camp. You know what I mean? Not trying to cut nobody's toes, but this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Phil Facts, the sports snob. And I'm out of here because I got it like that. Peace.